So this is how I made my song, Red House. To start, I basically just recorded my guitar with my phone, and that originally sounded like this. I'm not that great at guitar, but I basically just looped a section of it for the main part. Then on top of that, I just added this other acoustic instrument, kind of plucky sound that just goes over it. So then those two things together are basically the entire sound for the intro. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's also this little percussion tonal noise up here that just does this. Then this sub bass comes in, which is just basic. For the pre-chorus, it's also my acoustic guitar that I recorded with my phone again, but this time doing the chords. That's also when the piano comes in. And just before the pre-chorus, I have this little like noise of my friends talking, and then this kind of vocal chop. Come on. So then for the chorus, it's still pretty simple, but basically instead of the sub bass, there's this giant bass that comes in. That sounds super crazy. So then there's that with the acoustic guitar still, and then I have these little synth loops that go on throughout the pre-chorus and the chorus that sound like this. And then in the second half of the chorus, there's some elements that like build up to the second verse. The first one is this electric guitar that I played. And that kind of has like reverb that like builds with it as well, so that it takes up more space as it goes on. There's this little like synth pad that hits in on the second half of the chorus. And then there's also this kind of synth arpeggiator that I played, and I froze the audio of it and then pitched it up an octave. And that kind of just made it sound like kind of glitchy, and then it also just builds. And yeah, like that's basically all the instrumentation for the chorus. The second verse is pretty much the same. It's all straightforward. I did add some little elements like this little mellotron flute that I like to use in like basically every song. There's also this cool thing. And then I guess I also just played acoustic guitar that mirrors the same melody as the piano, so then together it's a little more full. So that's pretty much all the instrumentation. It's really pretty straightforward. So let's talk about the percussion now. The main percussion loop, I'd say, is this one I found that I kind of messed with. I think I like repitched it and EQ'd it, and it sounds like this. And on top of that, I added some like kind of choppy acoustic hi-hats that sound like this. And then some other little offbeat percussion and open hi-hats. The kick and snare are just basic, kind of like a rim and snare mix. But then on top of those, there's like a bunch of other drums layered. So I have these like big kick and snare on top of those that sound like this. And then on top of all of that, there's this like acoustic kind of rock drum set that's also played on top of everything in the same rhythm again. I think all those things combined like really gives it like super full punchy drum sound. So here's everything together. So yeah, that's pretty much all the drums. There's a little bit of variation in the second verse with just like more percussion elements and stuff, but it's all pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, there is like one other cool little thing. I use this like speeder sound from Star Wars. 'Cause you know like that weird noise when like they're on like Endor and like they make that like high pitched like screech noise. It's this noise. So yeah, like I put that in and then like morphed it with like vocals as well and like other little effects like this stuff. And I think there's also like a synth that plays with it that goes into the second pre-chorus. But yeah, that's just kind of like a little transition element I threw in there. I hope Disney doesn't sue me for that one, but I thought it was kind of cool. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. It's kind of a straightforward song, I think, overall, just with the production. A lot went into the vocal production and stuff as well, but I think I'll keep that behind closed doors for now. Yeah, like let me know what other songs you want to see me do this for, and thanks for watching. See you.